Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are on the Norwegian Breakaway, and today is our day at sea, so let's get into it. Don't ask why I'm on floor 9 right now. It's because I had to do my intro. Now, something that I noticed is in the back of the boat, there are circle mirrors when you go up, but in the front, they're big squares or rectangles. Oh, hey guys, it's me. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to my room. There, now you guys can see me. And then I'll grab a sweatshirt and then go eat. Honestly, I'm down here. I'm just gonna go eat. Don't ask why, but I got some ice cream. Super good, but I think I might have a stomach ache now. Time to go get some real food. They have some fries, which I'm gonna steal. Okay, I just got a little something more, some fries, and then some pizza. The plate was really hot. It was like burning my, oh my gosh, voice crack. I absolutely destroyed. All right, back to the room I go for a little bit because I got to charge my camera and I wanted to grab my sweatshirt. Holy cow, it's a terrible camera angle again. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can see by the water, we are moving. Now I gotta figure out how to get my thing out of my pocket because I got this. Oops. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm back here at the room, and now I'm going to be heading out to go sit in the hot tubs. Hopefully, possibly the one outside. I don't know who's all going to be out there, but I want to go sit in a hot tub or a pool or something. I don't know. But that's what we're going to go do. No one. Okay, so my camera is fully charged, and I'm gonna be walking around the ship for a little bit. But first, we gotta change. All right, gang, fit change. I'm never saying that again. That was probably terrible. Let's go see what all this ship has to offer for our first day at sea. Oh, my arm. I can't open anything. They do have the water slides open, but it broke my collarbone, so I don't know if that's a smart idea. Well. Back at the Garden Cafe. It's so hot in the back of this boat. Nothing seemed that appealing, so I might just go up to the sports deck and walk around and just see what all is in the ship. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it or hear me. It's super loud. There's people playing pickleball right now, so like I can't play soccer or do any of that stuff. Also, the fumes are really bad back here because this is the exhaust right there. So yeah. See what I mean? There are massive mirrors. And over to the waterfront we go. It's still extremely foggy. And to the back of the ship we are. I really like these things. It's kind of cool. Just being able to walk over these is kind of weird. There's not a whole lot back here, but it's just very interesting how it's just foggy. It's been foggy like this whole trip. Well, this is the other side of the cruise ship, and you can kind of see it going up. Looks kind of cool. I mean, looks like the exact other side of the ship though too. I don't know how far you can go to the front of the ship, but I'm gonna try to figure that out. We're gonna keep walking and see how far we can go. Well, while being on the waterfront, this is as far as you can go. If you go a floor down, I think you can go just a little bit further. Ooh. Well, I think they might be doing a World Cup thing down at the Atrium, so I'm gonna go look. Gotta go down a flight of stairs. Actually, yeah, just a flight. So I'm gonna come over here and go over to the Atrium. Okay, so there are TVs with it on, but it's mostly just like an oh she hands in the bars, not the actual Atrium. That's kind of a cool little area where you can do like mini bowling. Right over there is the Breakaway Theater. Although, I'm not going in there right now. Okay, what's on this floor? Oh, this is like a silent auction for art, I'm pretty sure. And then over here is just headliners. And then a restaurant. But look at this reveal. That was awesome. I swear this thing was here last time. On the last cruise, there was a little bit of a model for like of the cruise back here. I mean, this is still a photo op of that same thing, but like over in the back corner over there was like a little model. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is pretty much everything that the cruise has to offer other than rooms. Should I take an elevator or should I go up all the stairs? Honestly, I'm gonna walk all the stairs. I need the exercise. I did it. Oh my gosh. I just walked upstairs. Time to reward myself with some ice cream. Found a little straggler. Right. Yeah. Offer me a job. We also just got boxed in. More World Cup watching time. We got, who knows? Well, Brazil just scored. Well, I guess Japan is now knocked out of the World Cup. I wonder who's gonna win the World Cup. Realistically, it's going to be Argentina, France, or Spain. One of those three, although I don't think Spain is going to win. But who knows? So, Mario Kart before we go down to eat. And turn around and look at me. Whoa! And ladies and gentlemen, our evening begins here on the NCL Breakaway. So we were going to meet the captain, but then they had an emergency apparently, so they had to leave early, but we're going to go to the restaurant now, eat some food, then go to the Burn the Floor show, which I'll most likely not be able to record because they're going to tell me, oh no, you can't record because this is classified information. Once again, way too many options to choose from. I have no clue what I want. Honestly, I kind of want to try something crazy like that. My decisions are in. We're going to get the lamb and beef meatballs right there, and then we're going to get the grilled New York strip right there. We got our appetizers done. Our food has arrived. It is time for desserts. Once again, too many options for me to choose. And this is dessert. I'm literally going to be pooping gold. And finished. Okay, we just finished with dinner. Now we're gonna go back to the room for a little bit and hit the Burn the Floor show. There's finally no fog in sight. And there's a sunset. And also we're moving at an extremely slow rate right now. But it's nice we don't have to listen to the horn anymore every 4 seconds because it's foggy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are headed down to the Burn the Floor show here at the theater. Most likely I'm going to put you guys away because you're not going to let me record it because it's some classified stuff. See you guys after the show. Right, so that was Burn the Floor, I think is what it's called. And yeah, so I couldn't really record anything. Actually, I couldn't record anything at all because they said you couldn't, or even photos, so I can just tell you about it, I guess. But it was a good show, but I still think the Choir of Men was a better show, and nothing has beat that yet. So the fog that we thought was gone is actually back, and it's actually really foggy, possibly even foggier than it was before. So I don't know if I'm going to be going up to the sports deck tonight, only because last night there were a lot of fumes, and it made my chest hurt really bad. And I think that was partially because it was foggy, and then all the chemicals got caught in the air because it was so dense. So I'm not probably going to go up there tonight for that reason, but we'll see. Okay, so right now we're going to go get some more ice cream, more than what I got earlier. I've already had like 3 today. But we're on vacation, so what's it worth? Well, there might not be any ice cream. They might have already taken the machines down. Well, I might have just been saved from having a heart attack, because they already picked up all the ice cream stuff or cleaned all the machines. So ice cream is not happening for the rest of the time. And it's so bad. The fog is so bad, and the fumes, you can just smell it all the way down here. And the exhaust is all the way up there behind the slides. But yet you can still smell it down here. That's how bad it is. Well, there still is one more World Cup game happening, so I think that's what I'm going to go do, is go watch that World Cup game. Second half of Netherlands versus Morocco at 0-0 right this very moment. Well, the Netherlands scored. Oh no, that fell on me. But I also have mac and cheese. It's getting interesting. And we have overtime. It is way too late, but we are headed to PKs, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I guess Morocco's moving on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's really late, so I'm going to be going to bed. There's just crazy events that happened in the World Cup today. Germany losing to, I don't even remember who. Germany lost to like Paraguay or something, and then Morocco just beat the Netherlands. So just overall crazy World Cup day and crazy cruise day. It was a blast. But if you like the videos and like what you see, make sure to like and subscribe and come back next week for more. But until then, stay adventurous.